back to In the Kitchen with April Reed. I am April Reed, the owner of Linda Carroll's Kitchen, and for the holidays, I wanted to invite you guys into the kitchen with me to make some holiday recipes. And so that's what we've been doing, and tonight we are going to make cocoa bombs. I will be sharing my tips and tricks to get the perfect cocoa bomb. But we have also been talking about our favorite holiday traditions. I've had people in the kitchen with me, my cousin, my daughter, and it's just been fun. But tonight I wanted to talk about what are your favorite holiday songs? Like, what is on your playlist? Because I know what's on my playlist. Definitely Jackson 5, Mariah Carey, Christmas, and of course, Boys to Men, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. Hey, let it snow outside. No, I'm not gonna go there. But what is on your Christmas playlist? Please share it down below because I love music and I want to know what you guys are listening to for the holiday season. Let's get into this cocoa bomb tips and tricks so that you can create the perfect cocoa bombs, hot cocoa bombs. All right, so tonight we're going to do a white chocolate hot cocoa bomb, and then we're going to drizzle with some green and some red sprinkles to kind of just really make it look like Christmas. And so first thing first is we're going to melt this chocolate. I am using almond bark, but you can use any kind of white chocolate. Almond bark works best for me. And then for my green, I am using just some candy melts, right? So I'm going to use the microwave. There are 3 ways that you can melt this chocolate. You can do it in the microwave. If you have a candy melting pot, you can use that, or you can use the stove and do like a double boiler and melt your chocolate that way. But I'm going to do the microwave. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So this was about 2 30-second intervals, so about 1 minute, and it's still not all the way melted, so I put it in for another 20 seconds, and then it was perfect, shiny. This is what you want it to look like. This is the consistency that we are looking for. Now we are going to go ahead and fill our silicone mold with 1.5 teaspoons of the chocolate, and that gives you the perfect amount for our first coating. And I'm using the back of the teaspoon to bring it up the sides and coat the silicone mold. I like to use the back of the teaspoon, works perfectly for me. So we are just doing a thin coat because we are going to go back in and do this again after it comes out the freezer. So I'm just going to keep filling these molds, and then I will pop it into the freezer and show you what it looks like. Okay, so now it is out of the freezer and I am going back in with our second coating. And for this time, I am going to do it individually, one by one, just because now it's cold and so that chocolate will set up faster. So I would recommend doing this one by one, spreading it around, and then move on to the next one. All right, now you can see that it's much thicker, and it's okay if it is going along the sides because once we take it out and we are going to melt the rim a little bit, it'll take care of all of that extra that's around. So I am just going to keep filling all of the molds, pop it in the freezer, and then we will be ready to put them together and decorate. So we have our molds out of the freezer the second time, and so the pan that I was using to hold this, we're going to pop that into the oven. That's what we're going to use to seal the cocoa bombs. So I am going to put on some gloves now. And so to get this out, what I do is just kind of pull it a little bit just to release the chocolate from the mold a little bit. It does that very easily, and you just have to be very gentle just to kind of release it, so it makes it easier when you are going to pull it out. So I just kind of go around, tug it just a tiny bit, and so then we'll flip it. And you have to kind of be very gentle, very gentle. So you're going to squeeze it, like pull it and push at the same time. So very gently pull and then push at the same time. So pull and push at the same time. And there we have our first shell. So we'll just keep doing that until we get them all out. These are coming out beautifully. There we go. We have all our molds out. So now we get to do the fun part. We get to fill them and put them together, decorate them. I have my pan out of the oven. It's hot, so be careful if you're doing it this way. We're gonna take 1/2 of the sphere and put it on the pan. And it's just gonna melt just a little bit, right? And I may get closer so that you can see it closer up, but we're going to then add 2 tablespoons of hot cocoa, and then the fun part, the marshmallows. So this does have the mini marshmallows in there, but I mean, you need some big marshmallows too, right? So we're gonna add those marshmallows to it like that. You want it like in a mound, like that. So now we're going to do it again on to the hot pan, and just a little bit, and then we'll seal it. We'll put it together, and then it'll seal like that, and then there's your hot cocoa bomb. All right, so maybe I'll get a little closer up so that you can see it closer up. All right, so a close-up look at what we are doing. We're going to take 1/2, put it on the sheet, and just melt the edges of it down. And then we will take it and fill it with hot cocoa, 2 tablespoons, and then we'll add our marshmallows. Again, we're going to put them like in a mound so they will not touch the edges. And then we'll take our other dome and melt the edges on that one. And then we are going to go ahead and put it together, seal it up, and it's good to go. And now we are going to work on the green candy melt so that we can drizzle them on our hot cocoa bombs. And so I'm just going to use a piping bag, and I'm going to cut the tip off of the piping bag just a little bit towards the edge, very small cut. And then we are going to fill it, and then we are going to drizzle. Add our sprinkles, and that's pretty much it. So we are all done with our cocoa bombs, and now we're just going to put them in cupcake wrappers. I have these shiny green ones for Christmas, and you just go ahead and sit that right there, and there we have it. So I had so much fun making this video for you guys, and I hope that you guys try making cocoa bombs this holiday season at home, or if you're like me and you're a baker and you're selling things, this is a perfect item to add to your holiday offerings. Just package this up, slap your label on your packaging, and you're good to go, and they will sell out fast because hot cocoa bombs are really popular right now in this season. Don't forget to put your holiday playlist or holiday song recommendations down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel and share this video with your family and friends for the holidays. Before I go, just a quick shout out to my cousin who made these earrings, Simply Rona's Originals. You can find her on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I just wanted to shout her out and promote my cousin. So go check her out. I'll leave her information down below. All right, I will see you guys next week in our next video. All right, bye.